Peace and blessings. We have a special edition of the Randcast, the show where we ask the hard-hitting questions nobody else in the world has the heart to. Today, and today only, we're back with one half of Boot Krewe Media ownership, host of Propels Talk, Justin Jermaine Napoli.
Thanks for having me on.
All right, hold on. You wait.
Well, infinity, huh? Ain't no ending with this here. When the party over, we should be about 60 years old, right? About 100 million drunk, and chilling with our children.
Hey, but tell him, man, this
podcast is presented to you by Birdsall Law Firm, the official injury lawyers of Propels Talk, located at 918 Porter Street by the Superdome. Give them a call at 504-523-5413. If you or someone you know has been involved in an accident, be sure to mention Lito sent you.
This isn't a Propels Talk show, so why would you mention Propels Talk?
Wow, I was about to say you could speak, but since you just want to, this is crazy. You want to introduce yourself? Or?
My name's Jermaine, Justin Jermaine Napoli.
Cool.
I guess I'm the host of Propels Talk and co-owner of Boot Krewe Media. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. I've been seeing your stuff. Honored to be on with you tonight.
I can see because you just keep talking. Justin, thank you for joining us today. I know you're a busy man, so I'm gonna just get right into it. Why did you name your company after a boot? Do you have a foot fetish?
No, I don't have a foot fetish. The state of Louisiana is known as the boot. It's shaped like a boot. So if you look at the map, it's boot, right? And then you have crew, Mardi Gras crew, and then media. We're a media company, so Boot Krewe Media, based out of New Orleans, Louisiana.
That's totally original. Cool. Let's just keep moving. Okay, I have it on good authority, right? I got it on good authority. Shout out to Five. It's my guy. I like him much better than you. I have it on good authority. When you boil hot dogs, when you boil crawfish, you put hot dogs into the boil. And before you respond, I want to know, how many times have you been arrested for crimes against humanity? Like, how many times have you seen the inside of the big house? Because there's no way you just came with up that you just thought of that out of thin air. You had to find that out in jail. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Have you ever had a hot dog?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
What's crazy?
Wow.
Have you ever had a hot dog? What is crazy? What am I missing? I don't understand. I can't ask a valid question.
Is that valid? Is in your life, is that a valid question? It's kind of
is asking if you've had a hot dog.
You are now proving my theory of where you learned to boil hot dogs in crawfish. Do you see what you're doing?
I like a dog in my crawfish boil. I don't know.
That's
hot dog. The seasoning, and they're good. It's kind of like a sausage. Big sausage hot dog party.
This is probably worse than the John O'Barnes interview. I gotta be honest with you. We are 3 minutes in, and I feel like this is over.
What do you like to put in your crawfish boil?
This is goddamn John O all over again. Crawfish. Crawfish. Okay. The standard issue thing that you will boil. Yeah.
That's it.
I like potatoes.
I like potatoes.
You put, you know what? Let's just dive into it since you won't leave it alone. What? That was crazy. What is there a brand of? Is there? I don't even know. This whole question is. Wow, this is a terrible interview. Is there a brand of oblong food that you prefer?
Can you further explain the question? I don't understand. What does that even mean? What does that mean? Like, is there other food I put in my crawfish boil? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm asking, is there a particular brand of the things that you boil besides the crawfish? Is there a brand that you prefer?
Can we get to the next question? Why are we talking about crawfish? I don't understand what's going on here. What do you have for me?
This is all bad. All right. So listen, man, stop wasting our time. Can you tell us how you got in the media? Like, just give us the whole story, but don't take more time than Jono did.
Okay, so it was during the pandemic. I was really bored, like talking about the Pelicans. Decided to start filming or recording me talking about the Pelicans with Ross. The show came out, the brand came out. That was really kind of how it happened. And then I met Chris Connor, who was doing spaces.
Whoa. If you about to give him praise, we can end this shit right now.
No, I'm not giving Chris I'm not giving that guy praise. You kidding me?
Cool.
Like he's in the room or something. I heard him on Spaces one night, reached out to him, and then we talked and we grew a friendship together. And then he's one of probably the best hires. I'm sorry, we can't compliment him. He was a decent hire for the network, and then he introduced me to you, which was probably the worst hire of the network. And now I'm stuck with you.
Fair.
For a very long time.
That's fair. That was a riveting story, by the way.
But then also we got Pelicans, Saints, LSU, and then the whole thing came together.
Sounds like you told us a lot and you left a whole lot out. So you started a business because you were bored.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you like talking about sports?
I like to get my questions out. Yeah, man, sports are cool. They're the thing that keeps America together. Is that what you want to hear? Like, it's American as apple pie. Like,
that's pretty cool.
Sports are cool. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I think sports are cool.
We said cool like 6 times back to back. All right.
You said it more than I said it. So why are you making fun of me?
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a quote.
Okay.
You tell me what it means to you. All right. Humankind must learn humility in the force of nature.
What?
What do you hear when you?
Why do I have to? Why am I being quizzed about this? Why do I have to answer that? I thought we were talking about what does that have to do with the media sports company? What does that even mean?
I'm a serious journalist. I ask you a media question, and I'd like for you to answer my question.
Next question, please.
Can you not contrive? What do you have to hide? Are you scared of nature?
No, I'm not scared of nature.
Seems like you got a little bit irritated when we started talking about humility in nature. Is that?
Well, I didn't know I'd be answering these type of questions. I thought it'd be something totally different, but here we are.
What type of questions do you think I would ask you, sir? Give me an example. Give me an example of a question you thought I might ask.
Maybe talk a little bit about Brandon Ingram. I don't know, Zion Williamson, the media company, the people that make this media company great. Maybe those would be some good questions instead of the phrases you're throwing at me in hot dogs. I still haven't heard the problem.
I never throw a hot dog at you, and that's crazy.
I just don't understand what's wrong with hot dogs. Is it the way I'm saying hot dogs? Does it bother you that much? Do hot dogs bother you? Because you look bothered.
I'm uncomfortable. I'm about to file.
Don't you think that's kind of weird?
I'm about to file a harassment suit if you say hot dog one more time.
What am I supposed to call them? Glizzies? Should I call them that? That's what we call them. Let's call them on the golf course.
You talk about hot dogs on the golf course, brother? What?
Talk about glizzies. Can I ask a question? Why is this champagne bottle so damn small? Can we ask that? Can we get that up?
It was for see that floozy in the corner? It was for her.
Why is the champagne bottle so small? What's going on with that?
All right. Are you living your dream, Justin?
Yes. Me talking to you at 9:30 at night's my dream.
That's exactly that. This
is literally my dream.
Out of order.
I would not want to be doing anything else in the entire world.
Then
Being here
talking to
with
me at 9 p.m. at night.
Yeah. But I am. I'm doing what I love, and I've met some pretty cool people along the way. So yeah, I guess I'm living the dream.
Who would be the coolest person you met
Like overall, my entire life, or just like the last couple of years?
tonight?
Who's the coolest? Who's the coolest person I've met tonight?
Yeah.
Who's the coolest person I met tonight? I didn't really meet anybody today.
This guy's a loser. All right, cool. So moving on. What's your favorite basketball play?
When they put the ball in the hoop, I like that play. I wish the Pelicans would run it more, to be honest with you.
It's a good question. It was a good. Excuse me. That's a good answer. It's a good answer. That might have been your best answer tonight. You haven't been doing great. I just want to let you know if I had to grade your show performance tonight, should be blank. There'd be nothing on the paper.
Who's the best guest you've interviewed?
Jermaine, Napoli, and it'd be blank. Like
who's the best guest interview you've had?
Everybody's been terrible so far, if I can be honest. Not one good person. I'm starting to regret doing the show. Kind of hate talking to people.
How do you hate talking to people, but you have a podcast? What is that even? How is that even a thing?
It's not technically a podcast.
What is it?
It's a YouTube
what are
show.
we doing?
Show on YouTube. You heard of YouTube? Do you have that? You have that app?
Yeah, I have YouTube.
Can you read?
Yeah. As Chris Connish, I like to think that I can read. Been doing it for about 30 years now. So yeah, pretty consistently reading.
What's the last thing you read?
What's the it was actually your tweet about John O'Barnes. That was actually the last thing I read. And then I watched the Red Sox game. So the last thing I read was actually something you said.
How you feel about Mookie no longer being a Sox?
Man, I'm devastated, to be honest. My dog's name is Mookie, so I'm stuck with that.
Did you get rid of your dog? Did you get rid of your dog?
Thought about it, but no. He's still here.
You're a quitter.
What do you mean? I didn't quit. He's
quitter.
The dog's in the other room.
Left no shit. He left. You should have left the dog.
You wanted me to abandon the dog because the player left?
Name the dog after a guy who's no longer on the team.
It's kind of animal brutality, but we don't have to get in that. So, it's illegal to do.
Why don't you just name the dog Rafael Devers?
I've been calling Mookie the dog for 3 straight years, and then I think it'd be kind of a weird switch up. I think it'd be kind of a weird switch up if I started calling Rafael Devers.
Can he spell?
Who? Mookie? The dog?
The dog, yeah.
The dog cannot spell. He can give me a handshake, though.
That dog has no talent.
Are you literally making fun of my dog in front of me right now? Is that what we're doing?
What kind of dog is it?
It's a husky.
All right. Gonna wrap this up pretty soon. Hey, I have a question for you. Yeah. We had a conversation. You told me that you think T-Mac is the best Orlando Magic player of all time.
Yeah.
What type of drugs is it before the cocaine? Is it crack? Like what is it?
T-Mac was better than prime Dwight Howard.
All right, man. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night.